Sorry, just going to resize this. Do you see everything?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, let me just, there we go. Okay. All right. So, hi, I'm Diana Youssef, founder of Change Water Labs, where we are, I'm sorry, let me just resize this one more time. There we go. Okay. All right, let me start over.
Yeah, we can see it just fine, Diana, just for the record.
Yep.
Yeah, we can see it just fine.
All right, so hi, I'm Diana Youssef, founder of Change Water Labs, where our team has invented a clean, green alternative to flushing, a toilet that makes waste disappear. Did you know that half of all people live with no access to a safe, clean toilet? And that's because they live in places with no sewage plumbing, so they can't flush. In fact, non-sewered sanitation is such a big problem that $18 billion a year gets spent on non-flush toilets. Even in developed countries, 1 out of 5 people lack sufficient sewage plumbing. In Dubai, huge poop caravans carry waste away from the city to the processing plants. And in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, they spend $2 million per week to haul away waste with trucks because old sewage pipes often burst. So when flushing isn't an option, all that waste has to be collected frequently and hauled away, which is hugely costly. And the crazy thing is that 95% of raw sewage is really just pure water. So Change Water Labs has invented a smart solution that gets rid of waste and cuts down on gets rid of flushing and cuts down on collection by getting rid of the waste inside the toilet itself. We've developed the iThrone, a toilet that makes sewage disappear fast on site, and it does this by turning waste into pure water and power. It uses 2 proprietary technologies to shrink waste. The first is an evaporative membrane that we call shrink wrap for crap. Bags of this membrane collect waste daily by soaking up its, collects and shrinks daily waste by soaking up its water content, evaporating it away, and shrinking waste on site by 95%. We also have a P-powered bio battery that gets rid of urine by turning it into electricity, which we use to power internal ventilation that speeds up evaporation and removes toilet odors. So while most non-flush toilets have to be emptied every day, the iThrone only needs to be emptied once a month. So the iThrone's truly the green toilet. It saves money and the environment. Initially, we're targeting the ballooning need for safe sanitation in fast-growing urban areas and for drop-in sanitation in emergencies. We'll sell iThrone toilets and monthly replacements of the evaporative bags, from which we would capture sales margins of $70 to $170 per toilet and recurring margins of $20 to $300 per toilet per year. Within 2 years, most of our revenues will come from recurring sales of the evaporative bags. Initially, we'll sell iThrone toilets to businesses that need toilets for construction, who need lower CapEx toilets, for transportation, where they need toilets that can shed waste weight en route and can reduce servicing frequency, for portable sanitation, and for sewage collection servicers looking for lower OpEx toilets that reduce waste collection and dumping. And in future, as we scale, we'll sell directly to governments and NGOs who are huge procurers of sanitation infrastructure. The iThrone allows our buyers to be much more scalable and profitable while getting safe and clean sanitation to more people. By shrinking waste, the iThrone cuts servicers' OpEx costs in half. It's also 5 times cheaper than comparable toilets. And for waste collection servicers, reduced collection frequencies means that their fleets can increase their revenues by servicing 20 times more toilets. So we can make our customers much more scalable and much more profitable. Also, the CapEx and OpEx savings on our toilets translate to a 1 to 1.5 year payback period for our customers. This last March, we deployed our iThrones to Kiboga district in Uganda, and these toilets are providing 400 users per week with safe, clean sanitation and effectively shrinking on-site volumes by 8 to 10 times. So that means we only need to service them every 2 to 4 weeks. Demonstrating pent-up demand, we've already pre-sold $50,000 worth of toilets to the Turkish government, UNDP, and the Gates Foundation. And we have $2 million worth of LOIs from 3 private sector construction contractors. We also see potential applications to apply our technologies to a number of unmet needs across water and wastewater treatment. Our evaporative technology potentially fills the gap in treatment options for very challenging so-called recalcitrant waste streams, such as wastewater that contains pharmaceutical compounds, dyes, and other small molecules and metals, as well as reverse osmosis brine. Also, our technology has is uniquely positioned for zero liquid discharge applications. Our iThrone will clean up communities and reduce disease spread. Our toilet reduces water use and pollution while also converting waste back into clean water. And additionally, our waste dehydrating technology can cut down carbon emissions from collections as well as methane off-gassing from wet sewage. We launch to the market next year, and we're raising $1.5 million to get us to $6.7 million in sales and profitability in 2022. Our origin story derives from a concept that I had for evaporative sanitation when I was doing work for NASA, looking at ways to deal with wastewater on the space station. My co-founders and I are 3 serial entrepreneurs with 3 exits across 7 startups. And together, my team combines 50 years experience across venture finance, urban planning, clean tech, engineering, manufacturing, and international development to increase access to safe and sustainable sanitation. My team believes that access to a safe, clean toilet is a basic human right. And using game-changing technologies, we're making safe sanitation available to everyone, everywhere. And we invite you to join us.
Great. Thank you.